It's high. The way I look at it within myself, why not? Why can't I be the MVP of the league? Why can't I be the best player in the league? I don't see why. Why? Why can't I do that? I think I work hard. I think I dedicate myself to the game and sacrifice a lot of things at a young age. And I know that if I continue to do good, what I can get out of it. And if that's me going now or doing whatever, I'm willing to do it.
Dang on the left side.
Oh, right, throws way up. Rocks it in Atlanta.
Oh my goodness. Salmons with a great look, and here comes Derrick Rose, full extension. Yes, that is a point guard, ladies and gentlemen.
What y'all boys, man? Look, I got the Derrick Rose build for y'all. Prime Derrick Rose. We're gonna get straight into this build video because I know y'all boys want to see what I got going on. Look, we all know that D Rose is 6'3", so we can definitely replicate that height. In terms of the weight, in his prime he was about 200, or even now he's probably around 200. But because of that 90 acceleration, we want to get that. We got to put him to 198. 2 pounds difference ain't gonna make much of it, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna really matter. Now, in terms of the wingspan, we want a 6'7" wingspan. Now, if you guys don't know why, the reason why we want a 6'7" wingspan is because we want to get that Hall of Fame fearless finisher, which is the most important badge on this build by far. If you're gonna make a D Rose build, you need to have Hall of Fame fearless finisher. If we're talking about prime Derrick Rose. Now, first things first, we're gonna go straight to the layup. We're gonna put the layup to a 97. Now, the reason why we don't want to put the layup to a 99, I mean, the only thing we're really getting is Hall of Fame whistle. Like, we don't really need that, so we can put it to a 97, and that'll give us all of the finishing badges except for fearless finisher. We need to simply just put the strength all the way up to a 67, giving us fearless finisher on Hall of Fame. And at that point, we literally have, you know, the start of this D Rose build, all of the layup badges Hall of Fame. Next up, we want to put that drive and dunk to an 86. If you have an 86 dunk, guys, you're going to be able to get, you know, certain dunk packages that's going to be good. We can't, you just can't have it all on this build. I would have loved to have gold posterizer, but it just costs too many points, so it's just not worth it. We're going to put the stamina all the way up. We're going to put the vertical to a 75. As y'all can see, to get to gold posterizer, we need an 80 vertical and a 93 drive and dunk, and it just takes away too much from this build. Next up, we're going to put the acceleration to a 90, and we want to put the speed to a 90. Moving on to speed with ball, maxing that out at a 90, putting ball handle to a 93, and we're going to leave the pass accuracy at a 66. Now, we're going to move on to the mid-range. If y'all boys don't know, D Rose mid-range was lethal. It was literally lethal when he was in his prime. I'm not saying he was the greatest mid-range shooter of all time, but he was able to knock this shot down very, very, very consistently, which worked out really well for him. So we want to be able to get that that dead eye to just about bronze. So we want to get that 75 mid-range shot, and then that allows you to be able to, you know, pretty much fade from mid-range and make a ton of crazy shots from mid-range. You have silver medium edition. If you guys don't know, it's one of the best badges in the game if you know how to fade. If you don't know how to fade, then obviously you shouldn't be using this badge. I mean, it's just literally as simple as that. Now here's where it gets kind of interesting. You can do what you want to do from this point with this build, right? If you're someone that's going to use this D Rose build only in the park, then you don't have to care about your free throw rating. But at the same time, when you're going for badges, things of that nature, you're probably going to get fouled a lot, right? Because you have a build that you're going to be driving, high driving layup, high driving dunk. You're going to be going to the paint a lot. But once again, if you don't care about rec or anything like that for this build, then just leave it alone. You try to see where else you can put the points. I mean, you can't do nothing too crazy with the rest of the points, if I'm being quite honest. There's not going to be much else you could really do. And I think the free throw is definitely going to be important. I mean, pass accuracy can't go up much. Your perimeter defense can't go up much. And the rest of these stats don't really matter because you just can't get enough on it that'll make it worth it to say, okay, I'll add this to the build. So I think in terms of that, it's up to you guys to decide. Like I said, there's a lot of interesting things you could do. You could put the standing dunk up, and then you could try to do the free throw and leave it like that. Or if you don't want the standing dunk, you can just lower it all the way back down and get that free throw just to a 67. Once you get that free throw just to a 67, you're gonna have the room to be able to put the stats elsewhere and focus from there. Not really nowhere else the stats can really go, to be honest. I mean, doesn't do anything to the rebounding, doesn't do much to the interior, only 2, and then the standing dunk doesn't do much to it either. So it's up to you guys. Do you either want a higher standing dunk that's gonna make you finish even crazier in the paint with a 6'3", right? You can just lower this back down to like a 50 and then put the standing dunk all the way up and then go from there. It's up to you guys. Like, I got a 67 free throw and I shoot 71% in the rec center, so I mean, I do make a ton of free throws. So just for the time being, we'll leave it like this, just to, you know, get a feel for it. But this can go either way, guys. Either you can go like this for the D-Rose build, or if you don't care about standing dunk, you can put that all the way back down and then put your free throw all the way up and then put the last there. So it's either or, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna test it out with that standing dunk up all the way, and then we're gonna, you know, continue on with the build, because D-Rose definitely was able to do standing dunks also. But yeah, this is pretty much it for the build. Isaiah Thomas, De'Aaron Fox, Jordan Poole. I don't know how they're popping. I mean, I don't know how, but they're calling us a slasher. It is what it is. In terms of the testing build, we'll put it all the way up, and then that's gonna pretty much do it for the video, guys. That's gonna pretty much do it for the video. Y'all let me know what y'all boys think, man. Which side are you gonna go with? Are you gonna go with the 67 free throw and the 27 standing dunk, or are you gonna go with the one how I have it currently right here, 58 standing dunk and 56 free throw? If you're someone that's going to be playing the rec and you just don't want to be a liability in terms of that, then obviously, I mean, you already can't shoot threes that well, right? So if you're getting to the paint, you're getting fouled, you don't want to be a liability at the free throw line too. So choose wisely. I would say the majority of players should definitely focus on the 67 free throw and just forget the stand and dunk, because realistically, like, you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna have to be able to make free throws. It's just that simple. But if y'all boys enjoyed this video, the D-Rose build, man, y'all boys already know what to do. Get this video to 20 likes, man. And hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, if y'all boys get this video to 50 likes, that's how I know y'all really want to see me upgrade this D-Rose build. And I got y'all boys. I'll upgrade the D-Rose build, max him out, and, you know, take him to the park and go crazy with him. So hope y'all boys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace.
Gang, they cannot do it like him. Nobody shooting like him. Gang, nobody doing like him. That nigga hate everyone cause he broke, and that's why nobody like him. Gang, SD Glow, now he talking this shit.